Good evening. This meeting of the Essex County Board of County Commissioners is hereby called to order. The meeting is being live streamed in addition to taking place. So, Madam Deputy Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Mercado.
Here.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Richardson.
Here.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons. Here. Commissioner Vice President Cooper. Here. Commissioner President Palmares.
Here. Please stand for the pledge. I'm going to ask Commissioner Mercado to lead us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm going to ask for a moment of silence in honor of those that we lost since the last time we came together in these chambers. Thank you. I have before me certification from the Deputy Clerk that this meeting is in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act. So let's move on to the approval of transcripts. Madam Deputy Clerk, are there any transcripts to be approved?
Yes, Mr. President, we have one from the December 18th, 2024 Conference Board meeting.
Thank you. Commissioners, any questions or comments? Seeing none, do I have someone to move it?
Motion.
Moved by Vice President Cooper, second by Mercado. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Mercado.
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Richardson.
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons.
Yes.
Commissioner Vice President Cooper.
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmares.
Yes.
So moved.
Let's move on to topics of discussion. Do we have any, Madam Deputy Clerk?
No, Mr. President, we do not.
All right, so we're moving on to public comment. Tonight's meeting is a combined conference board meeting, and we will vote on every item on the agenda. So if there's any member of the public who would like to comment on agenda items only, please come to the microphone and state your name and affiliation for the record. You will have 3 minutes to speak. There will be time later in the meeting for other comments, for other items. So please, I ask you limit your comments to agenda items only. Good evening, Mr. Troisi.
Good evening. It's been a little bit. James Troisi, representing the sworn supervisory staff at the Essex County Correctional Facility, Vice President of FOP Lodge 106. Speaking to resolutions 15 and 53. Resolution 15 is essentially a renewal of the monitoring contract to the Ambrose Group for $104,000. And let me preface this by saying that on a personal and professional level, we have nothing but respect for Anthony Ambrose and his team. So we're not in opposition to the monitoring contract. However, this county just settled an $8 million case with a former inmate. Settled for $8 million. What would the jury have awarded? And the point to be made there is, we, the supervisors at the facility, raised alarm about the microwaves and the water coolers not being properly secured months before this poor man got beaten so badly that the only reason the beating stopped is because they thought he was dead. Some of the perpetrators have pled guilty to murder. I'm sorry, not murder, aggravated assault. They're 20-plus year sentences. The case is over. But the point is, we brought that to everybody's attention months before it happened. There should have been a criminal investigation into how a bench warrant prisoner with a known psych history landed on a gang unit and was beaten to within an inch of his life. Should not have happened. So we have another $104,000 to the Ambrose Group. We have 5-figure dollar amounts that went to the Nakamoto Group. We have a Citizens Review Board that even the ACLU attorneys now refer to as useless. There's been no warden for 2.5 years. We have 3 deputy directors, all working out of title. 2 of them are confidential aides, one's a substance abuse counselor. That's direct from civil service. Yet they're signing memos, signing policies, signing disciplinary actions, and we are going to begin taking the county to task on that. We've raised alarm about myriad issues that are likewise unaddressed. The Gellin case, another inmate that was murdered, is going to come to a civil action, come to a civil head in the coming months.
30
How much are we going to
seconds.
pay out on that? Commissioner Richardson, during his tenure as board president, once challenged me to come to this board with solutions. Here's one. There is a vacancy on the Civilian Review Board expressly reserved for a past or present staff member that's also a union rep. So how about this for a solution? Allow the Executive Board of FOP 106 to name somebody to that seat. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tracy. Okay, Madam Deputy Clerk, let the record reflect there's no one else wishing to speak at this time. So let's move on to ordinances, resolutions on introduction for first reading. Do we have any?
No, Mr. President, we do not.
Okay, let's move on to ordinance on second reading and public hearing for listing purposes only. Do we have any?
No, Mr. President.
Okay, we'll move on to ordinance second reading and public hearing. Do we have any?
No, we do not.
Okay, so let's move on to resolutions 1 through 13, with the exception of number 3, which has been withdrawn by the administration. They are all advice and consent appointments to various advisory boards. Please note, resolution 1 and 2 are nominations for appointment, and resolutions 4 through 13 are nominations for reappointment. Good evening, Mr. Jackson.
Good evening, Mr. President. Our first nominees to the Essex County Veterans Advisory Board, Luis Salgado.
Thank you. And these will be read into the record at a later time. Good evening, Mr. Salgado. Just give us your name and affiliation and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Luis Salgado. I am a Essex County resident for now over 40 years. I first enlisted in the United States Marine Corps recruiting office out of Montclair, which is no longer there, back in 1995. Served honorably, came home. Then 9/11 happened. Felt the urge to serve again like many other veterans, and I joined the Army National Guard out of the West Recruiting Office for 16 years. I retired in 2018 as a first sergeant. I had one Homeland Security mission, active duty, a tour to Iraq with Essex County Sheriff Officer Joseph Leon sitting behind me back there, and also a tour in the Persian Gulf. Although I retired in 2018, I still continue to serve. I am a member of my American Legion. I am a peer support specialist in the Vet-to-Vet program that's funded through Rutgers. And I'm a board member in the Latino Veterans of New Jersey organization as well, a nonprofit, where we host, attend, and participate in many veteran events, mostly Passaic, Hudson, and Bergen counties. And I'm here today because I want to bring some of that to the Essex County veterans.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the board, thank you for all of your service, exceptional service, I might add. Commissioners, any questions or comments? See none. Thank you for your willingness to serve and to bring all that expertise to our board.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Our next nominee is Jose German to the Environmental Commission.
Good evening. My name is Jose German Gomez. I am a resident of Montclair, New Jersey. I moved to New Jersey 25 years ago. I was already an environmentalist doing work in Puerto Rico. I am the founder also of the Northeast Earth Coalition, which is an environmental volunteer-driven organization. We work mostly in Essex County and northern New Jersey. My organization and myself have received the recognition of the Assembly of New Jersey and the Senate. We have a beautiful community food network program, which is doing great, supporting people with food insecurity and other things, very productive and beneficial for the Essex County. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Commissioners, any questions or comments? Mr. German, thank you very much for your willingness to serve and to bring all that expertise to the board. We'll certainly be better because of it. And the rest, Mr. Jackson, 4 through 13 are reappointments, so we don't have anyone else coming, correct?
Correct.
Great, thank you. Ms. Shabazz, any questions?
No, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney?
No questions.
Commissioner, someone to move it?
Motion.
Moved by Vice President Cooper, second by Mercado. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk. This is 1 through 14 with the exception of 3, which has been withdrawn.
Actually, 1 through 13.
I'm sorry, correct, I stand corrected, 1 through 13, which is, thank you, Mr. Jackson.
Commissioner Sermons?
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Richardson?
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Mercado?
Yes.
Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Vice President Cooper?
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmaris?
Yes.
So moved.
Okay, let's move on to Resolution 14, which is from the Department of Administration and Finance, Office of Management and Budget, and will be read into the record at a later time.
Mr. President, we require 6 votes for this matter.
Let's see
I
if we
don't
can come
know
back to it a
whether-
little bit then.
Might want to come back later to it.
Okay, thank you, sir. We're going to table 14 for the moment. We'll come back to it a little bit later on the agenda. Let's move on to Resolutions 15 through 16, which are from the Department of Corrections that will be read into the record at a later time.
Director Charles will handle this item.
Good evening, Director.
Good evening, Mr. President and members of the board. For your consideration tonight, the Department of Corrections has 2 items on the agenda. Item number 15 is for the contract to the Ambrose Group for contract monitoring and operational review at the jail and for training on both the supervisor officers at the jail and at the youth house. That was done through an RFP process. And the second item, number 16, is for a contract reward for ammunition to state contract for $117,000.
Ms. Shabazz, any questions?
No questions, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney?
No questions.
Commissioners, any question? Commissioner Vice President?
Thank you. Director, can you please give us a written update on where we are from our last meeting? You guys were making a bunch of changes, and you brought in an Ambrose group for some very specific things that you wanted that group to do for you.
Correct.
So can you provide us an update with your accomplishments and goals on that, and what this new contract is going to look to focus on? I'm really interested in seeing where you are in reference to the upgrades that you was making to the physical plant, the building, and some other overall improvements that you were implementing to make the operations more effective.
Okay.
Thank you.
If I may, Mr. President, for you, part of the scope of work for this contract is to look at both the capital improvements and the IT improvements at the facility. The facility is over 20 years old, so we want the group to come in and take a look at some of that, because when the building was built, it was coined as the most technically advanced jail east of the Mississippi. So obviously technology has changed over the last 2 decades, so we want to make sure that anything we can do to enhance operations, the group takes a look at it and makes recommendations for improvements.
Did you ever make those upgrades to the communications system?
The upgrades to the cameras have been completed. The upgrades to the wireless arrest system have been ordered. So they're going to be either implemented in the last month of this year or the first month of next year. When you came and visit, that's what you were talking about, the arrest system.
I'm going to make a special request. Can we include, as a part of this review, potential measures that we can implement so that we could better secure our parking lot?
Absolutely.
To keep out some of the other things that we're having some challenges with right now.
We started to look at what we have over here in the Triangle parking lot, the gate that goes up and down, and the Scantrons. We're starting to get, you have to involve architects and engineers. I didn't think it was that involved for all that. But we brought them in through Public Works, and we're taking a look at what the cost is, what the design costs. Not only do we have the visitor lot, we have the 2 employees lots, which are also at times hectic, for lack of a better word, with the trucks on Doremus Avenue.
So if we can include all of those lots to better secure it, to limit unwanted access, would be greatly appreciated if we can include that. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Any other questions?
Motion.
Moved by Vice President Cooper, second by Mercado. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk, for 15.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Mercado?
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Richardson?
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons?
Yes.
Commissioner Vice President Cooper?
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmaris?
Yes.
So moved.
Okay, let's move on to number 16. Thank you, Director. Are you doing 16 as well, or Jay?
I am.
Who's doing 16? Oh,
I am. So 16, for your consideration, is for the contract reward for Atlantic Tactical, for the ammunition for our officers, our uniform staff for qualifications.
Okay. Ms. Shabazz, any questions?
No, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney?
No questions.
Commissioners, questions on 16?
Motion.
Moved by Mercado, second by Vice President Cooper. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk.
Commissioner Sermons?
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Richardson?
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Mercado?
Yes.
Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Vice President Cooper?
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris?
Yes.
So moved.
Okay, let's move on to number 17, which is from the Department of Citizen Services, Division of Youth Services, and it can be read into the record at a later time. Good evening, Mr. Martinez.
Director Martinez will handle this item.
He's already there. He's on point.
Good evening, Commissioners. My name is Jason Martinez. I'm the Director for Essex County Youth Services Commission. Today, we are requesting the approval of the Restorative and Transformative Justice for Youth and Communities Pilot Program, sub-grant agreement for the period of July 1st through June 30th, which is for UCC in the amount of $145,179.37.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez. Ms. Shabazz, any questions?
No, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney?
No questions.
Commissioners, any questions?
I'll move it.
Moved by Mercado,
Second.
second by Richardson. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk.
Commissioner Sermons?
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Richardson?
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Mercado?
Yes.
Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Vice President Cooper?
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris?
Yes.
So moved.
Thank you.
Thank you, Director. Let's move on to 18 and 19, which are from the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs, and they'll be read into the record at a later time.
Back on May 25th.
I'm sorry, wait. We don't have Mr. Zates today?
No, we gave him time off. He's only had two small items.
Oh, we can't hear this. This, through you, Mr. President,
We should hold it till he comes back.
somebody get him here.
Tell him we were asking about him.
I certainly will. Back on May 25th, we had an emergency up at the High Lawn. A broken pipe and water got into the vault. We had to declare an emergency because the fire suppression system and domestic water were not available to the site. That work was completed, and this is to report that the final cost was $489,572.50, which will be paid for through operating funds. Item 19 is a change order, 20% change order, in the amount of $25,332. This is for the outfit Traffic Safety Services that delivers and rents and delivers to us portable diesel lighting towers, and this is caused by additional events and concerts that we've had through the year.
Thank you. Ms. Shabazz, any questions?
No, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney?
No questions.
Commissioners, any questions on 18 and 19? Seeing none, someone to move it. It's Richardson moved, second by Mercado. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk, on 18 and 19.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Mercado?
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Richardson?
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons?
Yes.
Commissioner Vice President Cooper?
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris?
Yes.
So moved.
Let's move to Resolution 20 through 23, which are for the Department of Public Works, and will be read to the record at a later time. Mr. Antonio.
Good evening, David Antonio, Department of Public Works. Item number 20, awards Brightview Engineering a one-year contract to perform the construction, engineering, and inspection services required during the construction of the signal optimization and adaptive traffic signals along Central Avenue in an amount not to exceed $594,566. Brightview Engineering submitted the highest rated of the two proposals received by the county. This contract will support the federally funded construction of the signalized intersection improvements at 25 locations along Central Avenue. Mr. John Jarr of Brightview Engineering is here. Brightview is a new contractor. He also brought along Mr. Larson. Maybe both of you guys want to come up and introduce yourselves to the board and answer any questions the board may have.
Good evening. Please just state your name and affiliation. Tell us about your company and scope of work as you see it.
My name is Andrew Larson. I'm a professional engineer in the state of New Jersey, and I work with Brightview Engineering.
Good evening. My name is John Jar. I'm the president of Brightview Engineering, and I'm a traffic engineer and have been working with the county and all the municipalities for many, many years, including council president.
Great. Tell us about your company, where you're located, and the scope of work, please.
Our company is fully located in Essex County. We have offices in Roseland and in Livingston. 70% of our workforce are Essex County residents. And the scope work for the project is construction oversight for an adaptive signal project in the city of Orange on Central Avenue. And we thank the county very much for the opportunity to serve.
Great, thank you. Bishop Baz, any questions for the vendors while they're here?
No, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney?
No questions.
Commissioners, any questions? Commissioner Vice President?
Thank you. I'm happy to hear that 70% of your employees are county residents. That's a great milestone. Question for administration. I want to request that we're making sure as we're doing this that we're going to put in those talking crosswalk signal things at the schools that's along that very busy intersection, similar to the way that we did in South Orange.
I'm not certain that that's been in the specification for this project. I'll be happy to check and get back to you on that.
Mr. Antonio, do you want to address that since Councilman Engineer?
David Antonio, Department of Public Works. Although that request may not be within the scope of work of this particular project, I will gladly take the recommendation back to my office and make sure that it's looked at.
Yes, because the street we're talking about is Central Avenue, correct?
That is correct.
And it's a very busy intersection, and there's a number of schools. Oftentimes, those little babies are walking to school on their own as early as 7:30 in the morning, and the crossing guards aren't quite at their post yet. So those wonderful crossing features, installations that we did that tell you to cross, not cross, I think could be very effective, especially around the schools. Thank you.
Noted. Thank you.
Would you like to move it, Vice President?
Yes.
I'll second.
Second by Mercado. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk. This is for number 20.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Mercado.
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Richardson.
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons.
Yes.
Commissioner Vice President Cooper.
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmaris.
Yes.
So moved.
Mr. Antonio, let's move on to 21.
David Antonio, Department of Public Works. Item number 21 awards a 2-year contract to Craftco Incorporated to furnish mastic material and the rental of a mastic trailer mounted patching system in an amount not to exceed $363,600. Craftco Incorporated was the sole bidder. Mastic is a hot-poured polymer asphalt liquid which is used to fill large cracks and potholes on roadway surfaces and is used by DPW staff to make sure the roads are safe in a state of good condition. Item number 22 awards VIP Services a 2-year contract in an amount not to exceed $126,380 to perform the yearly exterior washing of windows at various county facilities. VIP Services submitted the lowest of the 5 bids received by the county. And item number 23 is the exercise of a 24-month extension option to Northeast Roof Maintenance's current contract, which provides miscellaneous roof repair and installation services on a as-needed basis in an amount that will not exceed $177,900. This contract is used by the Department of Public Works in the maintenance of roofs at the various county facilities. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Antonio. Mr. Baz, any questions on 21 and 23?
No, Mr. President, no question.
Mr. McInerney?
No questions.
Commissioners?
Move it.
Moved by Richardson.
Second.
Second by Mercado. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk. This is for 21 and 23 since we already handled 20.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Mercado.
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Richardson.
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons.
Yes.
Commissioner Vice President Cooper.
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmaris.
Yes.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Attorney. Have a good night. All right, let's move on to 24 and 25, which are from the Office of the Prosecutor and can be read into the record at a later time. Mr. Coulter, is that you?
No, actually, Mr. Lagatuda from the prosecutor's office.
Oh, all right. Mr. Coulter's not going to work tonight, I see.
Good evening, Charles Legatute, I'm with the Essex County Prosecutor's Office as an agent. We received a 2007 command vehicle, Freightliner bus from the Port Authority at no charge for us to work at major crime scenes. Once we received that vehicle, it needs numerous upgrades. So we went out for bid on the vehicle. 2 bids came back. One was awarded to First Priority Emergency Vehicles for $252,281.67 to rehab that vehicle completely. Radios, interview rooms, lights, electrical equipment.
Did we send a thank you note to the Port Authority for this?
Yes, we did.
All right, that's awesome. That's a nice gift. Thank you. Ms. Shabazz, any questions?
No, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney?
I'm just curious what it's exactly used for. It says emergency, but what specific type of emergencies?
It's sent out to every crime scene, murders, homicides, major incidents. We have one now, it's a lot smaller. It's a command center, so they go in, they have all work-up boards, computers, and they actually work the scene from inside the mobile command center.
Thank you very much.
Commissioners, any questions or comments? Commissioner Richardson?
What would the cost of a new one be?
We did get prices. The cheapest one was $850,000 up to $1.5 million.
So we're talking about $250,000 for an 18-year-old vehicle. What's the lifespan? How much longer do you expect it to live?
We're going to use it until,
Approximately,
I would say, probably at least another 7 to 10 years. I would say 7 to 10 years. The one we have now is a 2014.
I don't know if that's a really good investment. I think you should have got a new one. Should have told them to keep that thing because it's probably giving them problems. It's probably why they gave it to you. Usually people get rid of things when there's no more use to them. Just like you sell a used car, because it starts to give you problems, you get rid of it.
Right. We did.
Even though they gave it to you for free,
Well, we did.
but it's not really free.
We did have our mechanics check it. It's got about 3,600 miles on it.
3,600?
3,600 miles.
Yeah, it goes out.
We went to inspect it, overall, when we first went to look at it, and it looked well. We talked to their mechanics at the Port Authority, and that's exactly what I asked them. I said, why are you getting a new one? It's just that they just buy things, and they have a bunch of stuff in their garage, and we asked for the 2 new ones that they have sitting in there. But I figured, we figured, and the Chief McGuire figured too, for the price and for the bid for $285,000, it was worth it.
For another 7 to 10 years, you could have bought a new one and it could last you another 30 years.
If you want me to, I'll resubmit for a new one. I'll be glad.
For me, it just sounds like a bad investment.
We were just trying, also to, money-wise and for what they use it for.
Sometimes cheap is not necessarily better.
Gotcha.
Commissioner Vice President?
My family say that to me all the time, Commissioner Richardson. Cheap is not always better. Question, so the money that we're putting into this vehicle is to purely outfit the inside of the vehicle, or is it to upgrade like some kind of mechanical system, engine?
Mechanical is okay. It's to upgrade the inside and the outside. Completely redo, strip the paint, redo the whole paint outside. The whole inside is completely gutted, all new wiring, all new radio systems, all new television systems, all new interview rooms, mobile cameras. There's 2 cameras on it, scene protection, and some emergency equipment inside.
You said we got it for free and it's only 3,600 miles on it?
Yes.
No mechanical issues, and you estimate we'll keep it for 7 to 10 years?
Yes, I do.
How long have we had the other one? We have another one already?
It's a 2014. So that's, 10 years. It's coming
How does
up,
this one
11
compare to
years.
that one?
2014 is just not big enough. It's a very small unit, and it's not really suitable for when we go to a crime scene. we need more room in it for manpower, for interviews. They do interviews in it in a room, you know, a little area that's about 5 by 5, which is kind of small, but this has a bathroom facility needed also if we're out of scene for a long amount of time.
So this one would better meet our needs.
Yes, yes.
Motion.
Second.
Oh, I didn't call it. You know, I might want to say something.
Oh, I'm
about it,
sorry.
so- Jeez, I don't know, I'm just sitting here. I've been known to buy a couple of old vehicles here and there, and I can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
you, this is a diesel pusher, and this can go easily 1,000,000 miles. Given law enforcement doesn't drive it, it's gonna sit in idle most of the time running off a generator. So it's never going to exceed its mechanical limits in terms of its engine. It's gonna sit there and run on generators. You can replace a generator in the scope of the proximity of the value of the car for relatively small money, $10,000 or so. And that's what you're really running when you're sitting there during a crime scene. You're not running the diesel all day long, you're running out the generators. So, to me, this is a good investment in a vehicle. You're buying a shell that otherwise would cost you $1 million, and is gonna depreciate significantly. We already have this one, already took the depreciation hit. This is bond, to me, I think this is a good deal, so. I think this is a good value that you guys buy this. But I just buy old cars, and I literally have one bus, but, you know, that's just me.
Mr. President, that's why I motioned. He convinced me.
You moved it?
He convinced
Vice
me.
President moved it, you second it.
He convinced me.
As a gearhead, I had to weigh in on it. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk. We have a motion by the Vice President, second by Richardson, an endorsement from the gearhead.
Commissioner Sermons.
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Richardson.
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Mercado.
Yes.
Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Vice President Cooper.
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris.
Yes.
So moved.
I'd love to take a look at it when you're done. Give me a call.
We will, we'll bring it down here and show.
All right, I love it. All right, let's move on to resolution 26.
25,
And-
Mr. President.
Oh, wait, did I? Where are we? Oh, I'm sorry, 24. I'm sorry, 24, 25 is what I'm on here. Sorry about that, jumped the gun. That's also from the Office of the Prosecutor, a resolution approving the participation in the state grant system. So, Mr. Jackson, take it away.
Mr. Coulter?
Now you're going to speak, okay.
Mr. President, I am glad I didn't have 24. This is a participation resolution, the State of New Jersey grant program administered by the Office of Alternative and Community Resources, New Jersey Office of the Attorney General, accepting subaward for a period of September 1st, 2025 to August 31st, 2026, under the state fiscal year 2026 Operating Help in Hand Grant Program. The state requires the participation, and the budget was inserted on October 8th and for $105,000. And the contract period is September 1, 2025 through August 31st, 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Coulter. Mr. Bass, any questions on 25?
No question, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney?
No questions.
Commissioners? Seeing none, so I'm going to move it.
I'll move it.
Moved by Mercado, second by Richardson. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk, on 25.
Commissioner Sermons.
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Richardson.
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Mercado.
Yes.
Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Vice President Cooper.
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris.
Yes.
So moved.
Let's move on to resolutions 26 and 56, which are from the Department of Administration and Finance, Office of Purchasing, and can be read into the record at a later time. Mr. Coulter.
Mr. President, this is the contract with RELX, LexisNexis Division of RELX, to provide online legal research services for various agencies such as county council, et cetera. October 1, 2025 through September 30th, 2027, amount not to exceed $100,000. And 56 is a contract awarded to two lowest responsible bidders per item on a unit cost basis to furnish and deliver bedding and linens, November 4th, 2025 through November 3rd, 2027, amount not to exceed $350,000.
Acme Supply Company and MTJ American LLC are both awarded.
Thank you. Ms. Shabazz, any questions on 26 and 56?
No, Mr. President, no questions.
Mr. McInerney?
No questions.
Commissioners, questions on 26 or 56?
I'll move it.
Moved by Mercado. Second by Graham. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk.
Commissioner Sermons?
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Richardson?
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Mercado?
Yes.
Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Vice President Cooper?
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris?
Yes.
So moved.
Okay, let's move on to Resolution 27, which is in the Office of the County Administrator, IT Office, and that could be read into the record at a later time. Mr. Jackson.
This resolution authorizes an amendment to the cybersecurity contract with SHI. The original contract provided for a partial payment of $1 million, which was approved on 8/14/2024. In this amendment, in the amount of $879,727.04 represents the remaining balance necessary to complete the scope of services under the agreement.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Ms. Shabazz?
No
Any
questions. No, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney?
No questions.
Commissioners, questions on 27?
I'll move it.
Moved by
Second.
Graham, second by Mercado. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Mercado?
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Richardson?
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons?
Yes.
Commissioner Vice President Cooper?
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris?
Yes.
So moved.
Okay, let's move on to Resolutions 28 through 52, and 57, which are in memoriams, commendations, proclamation resolutions, and can be read into the record at a later time. Commissioners, any questions or comments?
Motion.
Moved by Vice President Cooper, second by Richardson. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk, at 28 through 52 and 57.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Mercado?
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas, absent. Commissioner Richardson?
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons?
Yes.
Commissioner Vice President Cooper?
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris?
Yes.
So moved.
Okay, let's move on to Resolution 53, which is in the Office of Counsel, can be read into the record later time.
Mr. St. John?
Thank you, Mr. President. This is a contract with outside counsel to represent one of the defendants in a lawsuit where we believe there's a potential conflict, and so that the lawyer representing the county and the other defendants cannot represent that individual.
Thank you,
Mr. St., I didn't hear you.
Give me 1 second, I'm sorry, Joe.
Mr. St. John, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Happy to start again. This is a lawsuit where one attorney is representing all of the defendants in the matter. In the course of the litigation itself, we have determined that there may be a conflict between all of the defendants and one defendant by the name of Sergeant Crawford, and therefore we're compelled to go out and retain separate counsel for Sergeant Crawford.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Shabazz, do you have any questions on 27? I'm sorry, no, this is not 27, this is 53.
No questions, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney, any questions on 53?
No questions. No questions.
Commissioners, any questions on 53?
I'll move it.
Moved by Mercado. Do we have a second?
Second.
Graham was looking at me, but she didn't.
I couldn't get
She had no voice, so she's, Graham on a second. We'll get you next time, Richardson. Let's roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk, on 53.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano, absent. Commissioner Mercado?
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas?
Yeah, excuse me, yes.
Commissioner Richardson?
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons?
Yes.
Commissioner Vice President Cooper?
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris?
Yes.
So moved.
Let's move on to Resolutions 54 and 55, which are 2025 county budget insertion of items of revenue, and the resolution from the Department of Citizen Services, Division of Community Action, that will be read into the record at a later time.
We received an additional $10,000 from the New Jersey Department of Human Services for the Code Blue program. That's item 54, which we'll insert, and then item 55 is awarding this money to the YMCA of Newark and vicinity to provide for additional Code Blue services.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Let me recognize Commissioner Murray Thomas has joined the meeting. Ms. Shabazz, any questions on 54 and 55?
No, Mr. President.
Excuse me. Mr. McInerney, any questions?
No questions.
Commissioners, any questions on 54 and 55?
Yes, for 55.
Commissioner Vice President?
Mr. Jackson, we have more than one group, though, that do this, right?
We have 4.
So we only need to
At least 4.
extend that one?
I'm sorry? They originally received $25,000, now they're getting $35,000.
Oh, we're increasing
Yes.
the amount. We don't need to increase the other ones?
Well, we're giving, because the other ones don't have the volume that the Y does. The Y is our biggest provider, so we're
Okay.
giving them the 10,000 because they provide the most service.
Most services. All right, thank you.
Recognizing Commissioner Luciano. Any other questions on 54 or 55?
Motion.
Second. Moved by Vice President Cooper, second by Mercado. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk, on 54 and 55, the budget insertions.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano.
Yes.
Commissioner Mercado.
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas.
Yes.
Commissioner Richardson.
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons.
Yes.
Commissioner Vice President Cooper.
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris.
Yes.
So moved.
Let's go back to number 14, which we skipped over earlier today. Number 14 is from the Department of Administration and Finance, Office of Management and Budget, and that will be read into the record at a later time. Mr. Jackson.
Mr. Mohammed.
Good evening, Hussam Mohammed, County Treasurer. Resolution number 14 is the transfer resolution. We are allowed by law to transfer in the current year budget in the last 2 months of the year, and this is to make sure all the departments are fully funded and there is no any over expenditures. I'm here for any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. Ms. Shabazz, do you have any questions?
No, Mr. President.
Mr. McInerney, any questions?
No questions, but just to say that the majority of this, or at least half of this, is going to salaries and wages in the correctional office to cover, this is the contract negotiations, correct?
Yes, this after the rank and file settled, this to move the money to fund that amount. It was budgeted, and it just was not in the line item until it was settled.
That's it.
That's it? Is that good?
Good. All good.
Commissioners, any questions on 14?
Motion.
Second. Moved by Vice President Cooper, second by Mercado. Roll call, Madam Deputy Clerk.
Commissioner Gill, absent. Commissioner Luciano.
Yes.
Commissioner Mercado.
Yes.
Commissioner Murray Thomas.
Yes.
Commissioner Richardson.
Yes.
Commissioner Siebold, absent. Commissioner Sermons.
Yes.
Commissioner Vice President Cooper.
Yes.
Commissioner President Palmeris.
Yes.
So moved.
Madam Deputy Clerk, do we have any other added starters?
No, we do not.
Okay, report of board committees. Commissioners, any report of board committees? Commissioner Vice President.
Thank you. We received the report from the last bank that wasn't able to join our hearings the other week. So please read their comments and respond back to Adam or, the staffs if we have any additional questions for them. And then once we get through that, I'll give a report of everybody that responded to us. So that will conclude and wrap up all of the banks that appeared before us under the Banking Review Committee. Thank you.
Commissioner Vice President, they were late because they had a change of contact. Is that correct? Something to that effect?
Correct, and because of that, I think we need to make some additions to the reporting matrix, maybe to have 2 people as the point of contact going forward, so that if we experience that again where there's been a change in staffing, perhaps 2 people will get it. I was surprised that the bank didn't have a email forwarding on to whoever the replacement was, but I'm happy that we were able to get a response, and going forward, that's a part of my recommendations, that we amend the number of people that we send the report to.
Thank you. Madam Deputy Clerk, let's reflect that change moving forward
Mr.
for
President?
next year's Banking Committee. Mr. McInerney.
I was just going to ask, which bank was that?
It was Valley National.
So that was the one we thought wasn't showing?
Correct, correct. And we decided at the committee meeting to give them an opportunity, reach out for
Yeah.
somebody else who had appeared with the primary contact in the past.
Right.
And that's when we learned that that person was no longer with the bank or had moved to a new position. But either way, they identified that they did not get the responses, the request to give a response to the report. So we gave them an opportunity to get it. We got it, I think, on Thursday or Friday of last week. So
And that's
nobody
they had a
probably-
substantial amount of money with.
They do.
So that's the bank we thought was kind of blowing us off.
Correct,
Yeah, okay.
correct.
I just wanted,
You
so
know-
they followed up on that.
Correct, like, and given prior experience, that's what we had initially thought, because we reached out for them a couple of times, and there was no responses, and the staff did not report that they got like a bounce back email, like of undeliverable. So we just really assumed that they were. So I'm happy that they responded, especially given the amount that the deposits are with that bank. So I encourage you all to please review what they provided to us. If there's any questions or concerns, we'll have the staff reach out to get that additional information. Remember, with some of the key things that we were looking at, their community investments in terms of grants and small lending, especially to veterans and minority-owned, their grant-making ability, their sponsorships, and the loans that they've given out to small businesses in the area, the mortgage products, especially for people who were first-time home buyers, grants, closing costs, things like that. So please review their response and give us any feedback or concerns that you have. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any other reports for committees? Okay, seeing none. Do we have any legislative reports? No. Any other written communications? Any unfinished business? Any new business? Okay, Madam Deputy Clerk, let's go to public comment. If there's any member of the public who would like to comment on any other matter, please come to the microphone, state your name and address and affiliation for the record. You will have 4 minutes to speak. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. My name is Cynthia Galeota. I'm a longtime resident of Essex County, and I'm a member of the Soma Action Immigration Committee. I'm here again to speak about Delaney Hall, because another emerging horror of the mass deportation agenda is the suffering families left behind once the primary wage earner has been detained and/or deported. Besides the enormous mental toll of having a loved one taken, the financial stress is overwhelming. There is little to no safety net, yet rent must be paid and food must be bought, in addition to the basic expenses of heat, electricity, water, clothing, etc. According to the Center for Migration Studies, deportation of an undocumented family member reduces household income an average of 50%. The reduction in income leads to housing instability with a real risk of eviction. Food insecurity becomes prevalent, and adults often go hungry for the sake of their children. Families are hesitant to receive benefits they are entitled to, especially those families with mixed immigration status, or even to go to food banks for fear of contact with federal agents. At Delaney Hall, we have firsthand contact with mothers solo parenting children and newborns thrown into dire financial straits. We help with basic necessities such as grocery gift cards, diapers, and clothing. There are many GoFundMe sites asking for rent and lawyer fees, and people give what they can. But it is not enough. If we want to keep families healthy and housed, we need help from our local and state government. The federal government clearly has another agenda entirely. Shame on them. Recently, LA County in California set aside $30 million in rent relief for immigrant families affected by ICE raids and for wildfire survivors. I ask each of you, what can Essex County do to alleviate the financial trauma the families experience? Can Essex County set aside funds to relieve the financial burdens created by this mass deportation agenda? Essex County has shown leadership in becoming the first New Jersey county to pass a resolution calling for the passage of the Immigrant Trust Act. please lead once again and be the first county to create a safety net for those who are bearing the brunt of the Trump administration's lawless assault on immigrants. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Susan Verchek. I am also a longtime resident of Essex County. I am also a member of Soma Action, and I am the co-chair of the Immigration Committee. I fully concur with everything my colleague Cynthia Galeota just said. But I'm here tonight to raise a more mundane matter, the parking situation at the Essex County Correctional Facility. Delaney Hall is incarcerating under dubious legal means individuals charged with largely civil violations. The visitors who come there are subject to arbitrary rule changes, absurd dress codes, long waits, no protection from the elements. To help, many organizations, including ours, has been out there regularly to support these individuals and also to exercise our First Amendment rights to protest the existence of this facility. Yet those visiting loved ones, on top of all the other abuses that they suffer, are essentially blocked by Essex County from parking in the parking lot, which is the most convenient thing for them to be able to use. Similarly, visitors aiding those visiting loved ones are blocked. It is wrong and shameful, I believe, for Essex County not to permit these individuals to park in the Essex County Correctional Facility lot. I call on you, please, to correct this situation. Thank you.
Timing on this one sucks. James Troisi, Vice President, FOP Lodge 106, representing the sworn supervisory staff and internal affairs investigators within the Essex County Department of Corrections. On October 24th of this year, this board sent a letter to United States Secretary of Homeland Security, Nome, regarding the privately operated Delaney Hall ICE facility. They cited areas of concern: commissary funds and accounts, blocked phone numbers, verbal abuse by staff, illegal parking, medical care. Quoting from that letter, "You should be ashamed of this facility and the treatment of those being detained," unquote. Shame on this board. I have been coming here, representatives of my unit have been coming here for years, complaining that the facility itself is violating the Attorney General's directive by blocking emails from going into internal affairs, by blocking emails from union representatives trying to write to union members. If we change verbal abuse by staff to verbal abuse of staff, it would apply there. So the facility you do control has been violating state regulations and national standards for years. No letter. You have no deniability. We have been here repeatedly. We have made you individually and collectively aware. We are not just employees. We are taxpayers. We are your constituents. We have been shouting to the hills, ignored, disregarded. Now the county settled an $8 million lawsuit that would have been avoided had somebody listened to us 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 months prior and actually secured the microwaves and not had untrained officers alone with 64 gang members. Anyone want to see the warning memos and correspondence, the reports submitted? We told everyone in the administration. We were blown off as alarmists. The Gellin case is upcoming. That's likely going to be another 7-figure case for the county, and that too was avoidable, arguably. So if you're not going to listen to myself and others, understand that we'll voluntarily testify as to conditions inside that facility. In fact, I myself this morning testified for a 4th time in an international case in London. Yes, England. You've made Al Jazeera news. Care to guess why P. Diddy Combs wanted to be housed at the ECCF while on trial? I don't know what else we can say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tracy. Good evening.
Good evening. It's been a while since I've been here. My name is Pamela McElvin. I represent and advocate for Bellsburg Park. The issue is still a lot of issues there, and I keep being told how much they put into Bellsburg Park. That doesn't matter to me behind the fact that park been neglected for years. So yes, it's still a lot of issues there. The first thing I want to say is that the kitchen has not been updated or inspected since 11/14/19. None of the appliance work in there. Organizations have willing to, I don't know if you ever heard of Table to Table, to bring meals there. To at least I can serve 1 or 2 days a week. But that is part of the issue. None of the appliance work in the kitchen. It haven't been inspected since 2019. And since there, I had this year so far, I had the youth employment program there, autism event. I have an Easter egg hunt, book bag giveaway, community baby shower there, the Halloween costume giveaway. I had so many things there, but I can't serve or help there because people's coming there homeless and the unfortunate, and they are not going to do. I'm not open there every day, but they know when they see my vehicle there, oh, I can get something there. But I can't give them anything. So I personally bought my microwave down there to use just to heat them up a sandwich or something. So I'm asking you, the commissioners, will you please, I don't know who's covered that area of Bellsburg Park. You know, I don't try to reach out to even bring some seniors. Seniors been coming there. If you follow me on Facebook, I'm always posting something, giving coats out, sitting there, you know, conversating with some of the seniors, because you have a lot of seniors in private homes that's there. And I have came here and asked the board before, can you please, we need some type of speed measure. South Orange Avenue is like 280, okay? When Ron Rice Sr. was here, he had funds, and that was his thing, to build a pedestrian bridge, because Speedway Academy School interest is in the middle of the block. Orton Parkway, where the Parkway North and South, kids coming down 14th Avenue, they cut through the park. Everybody that brings their kids to school, they park on the side of South Orange Avenue of the park. And I know it's supposed to yield to pedestrians, but that don't always happen. And there has been accidents there. So I'm asking you to please support that.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Jackson, can we have the appliances, and the kitchen as a whole inspected? Is that something we can do?
Sir.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. All right, we'll have the kitchen inspected, and let's review the appliances and see if we can determine what the issues are, and see if we can rectify them, okay?
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure, thank you.
Mr. President, for the record,
We'll come back at comment section.
it's not comment, I just wasn't clear on the question that was asked from the last guest, the specific question. I just want to make sure that goes
So
into the record.
The appliance at Vailsburg Park.
That was one part. There was a
and then
second
the other
part.
aspect of it is
A bridge?
enforcement of traffic because of the failure to yield in some specific areas. With the driving concerns, I'm going to ask you to just give to Adam back there the very specifics, because the more specific, the better we can address, we can look into, okay? We'll get Adam to get that information for us. Okay. Ms. Jackson, please. Good evening.
Good morning, everyone. How are we? Just to assist Ms. McElvin, if you sat a cop out there, just sit a cop there. Those people make right turn on red all day long. You want some revenue? Write the tickets. People come in this city, people come in this county, very disrespectful down the lower end, Newark, Irvington, and East Orange. Write some tickets. Get some revenue up. Maybe we can settle these contracts. 2, The garbage in these parks is horrendous. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. Essex is not beautiful. Essex is not number one. On the weekends, you guys give out hundreds of permits. You could take the money, hire the kids, and let them work on the weekend. These garbage cans in every park down the hill, I don't see it up the hill, down the hill are overflowing. You got people coming from New York, they got the Corona bottles all over the place. That's not a good look. Rutgers down at Weekway Park, it ain't a good look. Vailsburg Park that was just newly done, allegedly the home field for Donald Payne Tech, horrible on the weekend. Come on now, we allow alcohol in the park now? Yeah, no enforcement. Y'all need money? Get the money. Now, let me say this about immigration. Everybody got the right to say what they want to say. If this county allocates $1 to help a non-legal family, I'm going to fight all of y'all. You got people getting put out in court every day. Today, 55 families were evicted in the county of Essex. 55. And I'm not saying that they don't need no help, but guess what? Them folks, for the long time they've been here, $20,000 to $25,000 a month per state. That's enough. They should have saved some money. Secondly, they should have the same concern in how much money you're going to keep pouring into the jail that's sinking underground. You just allocated $10 million for a roof. For what? Y'all waste more money than God has on the planet. The Ambrose Group needs to be looking at, should we build a new jail? I think so, duh. The health concerns in there. I want you to do an environmental study in that jail. Your family members work in there. Your family members are prisoners in there. Your family members are the food service. Your family members are the nurses, etc. in there. How about let's find out how soon they're going to die? Because it's definitely going to happen. I sat in Essex County Court and watched 5 illegal immigrants. One guy, second entry into the country illegally, stabbed 5 people at the Brazilian Festival in Newark. The other young man came in there, 5 bags of ecstasy pills, over 300. So I get what they're saying, but I know what's going on in my community. So we're not going to play this game, us against them. At the end of the day, there's a process for illegal immigrants to follow to become citizens, and many of them have done that. What's wrong with these folks? We're not taking care of us, and we better start doing that first. This food stamp fiasco, I am appalled that Essex County said nothing. Union County put out blurbs all over. You guys were solid, not personal. I talk about family services all the time. You guys think I'm playing. You have not approved an emergency application, and we asking for additional stuff here? I don't think so. How many families right now in Essex County did get their food stamps this week, and how many still don't have them? And we giving out box food twice a week. That's not going to feed the family. Come on, y'all, let's be realistic. Nothing against the young ladies, because they've been coming for years. But you need to take care of home first, and home right now is raggedy. The union been coming, the jail been coming, no contract settled. Come on, guys, let's be real. The things that you do make no sense. This body needs to get together because you're supposed to direct the Essex County exec, and you don't do it.
Thank you,
Stop
Mr.
that.
Axel. Is there anyone else wishing to speak at this time?
Good evening. Hi. Sorry, I have a cold. I'm Terry Suze, Union County, but I come to Newark and Essex County frequently because of the Delaney Hall Detention Center. And I'm in agreement with Donna here in terms of how we need to treat our own residents and making sure that they have emergency food during this idiotic time period. So thank you for that. However, we also have another jail that's in our backyard that is causing huge misery for people. And 80% of those people were taken by ICE, Mr. ICE, you know, in their masks and everything, going into federal court or going to the ICE check-in places and taking immigrants that are involved in their logical immigration process and arresting them and putting them in Delaney Hall. You should come down there and meet with us. Yeah, but you want to meet some of the visitors. At any rate, we'll talk later. The fact is, these people have families. They're here legally. They're going through a legal immigration process. They are not criminals. If they are criminals, they belong in the Essex County Jail or our state prison. You can read in the newspaper what they're doing to people who were wrongly convicted. And the one guy spent 23 years in prison. They let him out and ICE arrested him for a small drug charge from when he was 18. And now they're going to send him back to his country after like being here for I don't know how many years. So it's just idiotic, and it's a waste of our time compared to the important domestic issues we have to deal with. However, we do have to recognize that we have this jail in our backyard. It is horrific for the people who are being held there illegally. It is operating illegally. It has not met its permits. It is calling itself a business. It's a billion-dollar enterprise that's down there over 15 years. They are a business. I think it's time to minimally call the Better Business Bureau on them. They're not operating as a business. They don't have a lobby for people to wait in when they're inviting them to come as visitors. It's horrific. You've been down there. Several of you have been there, which we appreciate. Come back anytime. Meet some of these visitors. The fact is they're still waiting out in the cold, waiting on an active driveway, waiting with little kids at night. There's nowhere for them to come inside and wait. There are no restroom facilities. And then let's talk about the detainees briefly. They have they have a commissary system down there that they have to use. It's like a company store. They're paying $11 for a tube of toothpaste. They're forced to buy their own underwear and change of clothes while they're being incarcerated and detained. And it goes on and on and on. So those two things are horrible.
30 seconds.
We need you to be calling more Democratic power mongers. Thank goodness that we have elected a Democratic governor, and commendations to you all who probably worked very hard to make that happen. And without Essex County, that wouldn't have happened. So thanks for that. And we just need your activity. We need more activity on your part to get this place closed. So thank you.
Thank you, madam. Is anyone else wishing to speak at this time? This is last call. Madam Deputy Clerk, let the record reflect that there's no one wishing to speak at this time. Folks, you can speak in the hallway, but not interrupt the meeting. You're more than welcome to speak all you like outside in the hallway, not during the meeting here. So let's move on. At this point, Commissioner comment session. Commissioner Mary Thomas, you had an event today. Would you like to fill us in on the honorees of today before the meeting?
Oh, yeah, sure. We recognize the leadership of the Maplewood Memorial Library for their work, and in fact, actually related to some of the comments that were shared. They work with all young people, and we know, well, frankly, too, I mean, we know that the issues that are happening at institutions like Delaney Hall, those systems of injustice have been experimented first in our own carceral system here in America, right? And so, at any rate, children of the incarcerated parents and the like, and young people who are, going through tough things, and young people who maybe don't have those difficult things going on, all find refuge at libraries. As someone who spent a lot of time in the library growing up, Springfield branch here in Newark to be specific, it was an honor to recognize the librarians for all the great work that they do. So, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any others? I do want to share that there will be a food distribution for SNAP clients, and it'll take place on the 6th at 9 a.m. at Monterey Park at the Community Center in Orange. And that, Adam, I'm going to ask if we can share that. The county executive put that out today, something that we spoke about at our monthly mayor's meeting. So please put that on our site so we can get the word out. So again, that'll be for clients of, SNAP clients only, food distribution on November 6th. We'll also put out another food distribution that the county executive have, the annual turkey drive and holiday season drive. So we'll put that out as well. Commissioner Luciano?
Thank you, Mr. President. Through you, for the clerk, I apologize for being late. I would like to record my vote in the affirmative yes for items number 1 through 13, yes. 15 to 53, yes. 56 and 57, yes. Thank you, clerk.
Thank you, Commissioner. All right. Any others? Commissioner Richardson?
Not Murray Thomas? Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr.
Commissioner
President.
Mary Thomas?
Through you, Mr. President, I believe it was items 1 through 13 or something of the sort, for which I was absent for.
Yeah, you got 14.
So 1 through
13,
13, I believe. And so I'd like to record my vote in the affirmative.
So noted. Thank you. Commissioner Richardson?
Yes, a couple of things. So what is the process? Mr. Teresi mentioned something about filling a board position with, what is the process to get that position filled? Mr.
Well,
Jackson?
Commissioner Richardson, we cannot have him come to the microphone a second
No,
time.
I'm
but
talking,
you-
I'll ask Mr. Jackson.
Oh, I thought you said Mr.
No,
Teresi, I'm
no,
sorry.
So Mr. Jackson.
Mr. Jackson, please. Thank you.
I believe that's a nomination of the executive. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to investigate that. I don't know what the bylaws of the commission say, but we can find that out.
Okay,
I think they're nominated by the executive, I think, but I'll find that out.
Okay, thank you. And the other thing I asked you about is the people, the company that put the track down around the lake in Weequahic Park. When are they coming?
I thought they were going to reach out to you, the commissioner. You haven't heard anything? I'll follow up on that, because I specifically spoke to Parks about having them reach out to you directly.
Okay.
Okay, I apologize. I'll follow up on that.
No worries, thank you.
Commissioner Richardson, can you keep us posted with the committee? Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, nothing else? So I have a motion to adjourn?
Move it.
Moved by Richardson, second by Luciano. All in favor, say aye. Aye. The ayes have it.